That is what they are doing. So they have already declared war. Now, from now to election period, we don't know how we are going to survive. Let everybody know this. So your movement, you must be very careful. And I'm pleading, sir, this coming week, all farmland should be harvested. Not only that, sir, I kakaje kalading a couch gida. Bara ati wini abuba. Once it is dry season, burn every bush. I'm the one saying it. Fulani does not run any bush. And if they are not happy with this, they should take an action against me. Burn every bush that belongs to us. Yes. Enough of this. But in short, we are saying this thing that Fulani should stop grazing on our land.
Yes.
Since I'm on record, Fulani should stop grazing on our land because grazing is a subtle way of terrorism. They acquire arms, they carry arms and use grazing and hide themselves. Either they will come and pin down for late evening hours, or they will go and open fire on someone who is moving. So security should stop that. And please, in our local, take all the nation. If need be, go GB, let's go and see the sector commander and tell him the Fulani should not graze, should not cross this point again.
That's Fulani
should not graze, should not exceed this point. It's our land. If Fulani the gona is no gona, she say Kashani is
That was the voice of Master Hakim, a renowned and award-winning conflict reporter from the North. I'm glad we have a loud voice like that speaking from the North. I promise you this video is going to be a little bit long, but it will be worth your watching time. Before I even go further, I see this post. I never really confirm whether it's true. My Lord Bishop, Your Grace, sir. If not true, say now you talk this thing after your visit to the president. If not true, say now you talk this thing, say the US no come, that we should coexist. With due respect, Your Grace, we would like make you help teach us in practice how to coexist with terrorists and bandits, where who guns to hand. We would like me volunteer, go places like Benue State, Kwara, Katsina, Plateau, and go some of these other places where they experience these hits. We would like me teach us in practice how this can be possible. And then all these pastors with their own knowledge to come online begin to shout, fire, fire, fire. Maybe fire will solve this problem for us. Most of them, they carry securities around the worker. Then they expose una followers and there's una congregation to the open insecurity. And who can speak the conscience of the government, most of them are silent. It's a shame that the Catholic bishop will be saying this. If truly you say waiting talk, it's a shame. So far, so good. Only two main Catholic bishops have been speaking publicly about these things. The Bishop of Nsukka Diocese, Bishop Fulani, and Bishop of Benue State, Bishop Wilfred. These are the two main bishops who have been speaking boldly and confidently and maintaining their stance on this. Bishop Matthew Hassan Kuka, who had been a loud voice on this issue. In recent times, maybe because of the appointments where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu gave him as pro-chancellor for one university, maybe because of that, he is now silent or probably he to talk again on issues like this. Truth be told, we are indeed helpless. The government that we're supposed to cry to, the government that will pay our tax to, the government that take away our resources in the promise and in trust to use these resources to protect us, they have not been doing that. Next year they come, they plan to even add extra tax, personal income tax. All this money is supposed to be well channeled into protecting and making life better for the masses. But are they doing that? No. So we are indeed helpless. Because these things are happening and the government is silent about it. If they can attack, capture, and buy a brigadier general, who are you? Who am I? Who are we? That is not happening in your area today does not mean to not come to you tomorrow. It's all over now. Even here in Abuja. It is even happening here in Abuja too. So no place is safe. Masala they talk for your other video say it is time for us to start defending ourselves. Let's watch.
Not done anything to warrant this. And that is why anytime Magana say I say the Chewa Magana. We have said the Chewa did genocide against the Christians and other non-Fulanis, and people will say no. And this is one of it. Is that is government really ready to defend us, or we should rather be told that our government is helpless, security are helpless, and therefore everybody should go and acquire arms and defend himself. Let government come out and tell us that in our own land, Anakeshemu will be killed. In our own land, the lands have been taken over and nobody is saying anything. In our own land, we cannot move freely. In our own land, we cannot farm and harvest it. Kai, Jama, we should Indama Wini be Seniba. Let it be known today. Let it be registered in your mind today that Fulani have already declared war against us. Let that one be registered. Fulani have declared war against us. And in Agamuku, we cannot keep dying like this. We cannot in our own land. Zaka foreigners. In Magana de Fulani last week. We do within this week. That's it. Bakune Kuka hire bandits. You brought terrorism to the state. Have you ever reported the Choa bad element and fast? And these attackers came from fast. Because this is the only nearby Fulani settlement. Just all from fast. And I wonder what is the role of the security hideout that is established here in Queen. I wonder. Is it that they don't have those drones that they've been using to trail the movement of people, or have the drones, gone down, or there is a collision somewhere, there's a compromise somewhere? And the drones should guide them. That we want to believe that they've been armed with sophisticated gadgets. The drones are there, the arms are there, the mobility is there. So what then is happening? What then is happening? So now for the one domain, let everybody know that this is a state of life we have found ourselves in. Imba Mutashi will guarantee safety now. We will all go to extinction. So we're never Mutashi. I'm talking this with pains in my heart. Answer the Fulani and first they have sophisticated arms. Have they ever gone there and conducted any search there? Babu. In that mutani birom. Mutani Ecclesia Muna came up Fulani Hari. That is why we know that there is security in this country. Had it been we were the aggressors. So this is how we will be rewarded. This is the reward of peace-loving, disposition. If you love the land, if you are patriotic as a Nigerian, this is the price. This will be the reward. But if you are a terrorist, they will call you for negotiation. If you are a terrorist and you are getting wedded, government will attend the wedding in Nigeria, and nobody is saying anything. So if that is the position of government, then government is therefore telling us that we should also become terrorists. And may God forbid that one.
Amen.
But if government is telling us that we should also become terrorists to live, then we'll go home and think over it. Yes, we'll go home and think over it. Come on, Mara, so I get to me. Enough of anything. Enough of anything.
Amen.
Kuma, it is on record based on information we've gotten. They told the reason the attack. The reason why this attack was meted out is to confuse us, because Sunje Gasa, they destroyed over 77 farmlands. Compensation was to be paid on Wednesday. Soon shifting as well Monday. So they have agreed that they will come and attack so that they will not pay those 850 bags of maize. Because once they start attacking, nobody will go and ask them for that. So we are saying it that we are standing on our position. And if security will compromise this time around, then it will not be good between us and them, because we will take it up legally. We will take it up legally to ensure that if they will compromise, that those grains will not be given to these affected individuals. Then we will know that the security are involved in this thing. Yes. So that is our position.
But let me remind us that while we are also considering, even Freya Consider also mentioned and to say, maybe not time for us to defend ourselves, but we also be mindful of the fact that in as much as we get self-defense in our constitution, at that same angle and that same section of the constitution, they used to convict Sunday Jackson till today in stand-up defending himself against these terrorists, against a headsman that came with a weapon with the intention to buy him. Now they sentenced to death. Since Nigeria government has refused to do the right thing by letting him go for defending himself, now a US congressman, Willie Moore, and they speak to the government. Say, why don't they just do the right thing by freeing Sunday Jackson? Let's watch.
In any event, this seems to be something that, obviously, I'm not saying it's easy, but it is something that they should be doing, they should be looking at. And while I got just a couple seconds left, I would urge the Nigerian government to take a look at pardoning Sunday Jackson, who is an individual who was fighting for his own life, defending his life against one of these Fulani militants. That Fulani militant lost his life in that struggle, and now that person, Sunday Jackson, is facing the death penalty. Now, where's the justice in that? Where is the justice in that? And all these Fulani militants are breaking the law. They are breaking Nigerian law. And so this Sunday Jackson disarms this person with a knife, protects his own life. He's going to prison and now faces the death penalty. And Fulani militants just roaming bands of them with AK-47s, and that's no problem.
Now you want to know how helpless truly we are. We live for the same country. Terrorism, they go on. Banditry, they go on. Our military, they suffer themselves, struggle, stand in full force and in defense for the country and the nation. They buy in the process.
Yeah, soldiers are dying in Meduguri. Wives are losing their husband in Meduguri. Mothers are losing their child in Meduguri. Yeah, protect the military. May we not lose our blood again in Meduguri. May we not be buried here in Meduguri. Yeah, soldiers are facing many attacks.
Even the soundbite from this video said people make you cry. See, these people, they go through a lot. And yet, after they capture some people, when I will come carry them, we integrate them into the same system, either into the society or into the same military, and you expect everything to be fine. If this is really the same country, how is it possible that these people are having military camouflage, putting on, even showcasing it on the video, and yet none of them has been captured? Some of them, they are going to help us interpret. Waiting these boys talk for this video.
talakawan Najeriya da barayin Najeriya da sojojin Najeriya.
Duk muna buƙatar kuɗaɗe a taimaka mana in ba haka za mu ƙara ta'addanci.
Faɗin wannan kun dai san sulhu ake yi. PNDP DSS. To ka cire hannun mana ka ci a falma. Kun ga shugaban ƙasa Bola Ahmed Tinubu namu mai ba mu shawara a yi sata a ci gaba da cin kayan mutane. Gwamnatin tarayya Abuja su tell local government ɗin su Tinubu. Mun gaishe.
Zaune suna ne.
Now you can imagine seeing all these things happening. As a soldier, how will you be encouraged to continue fighting? This nonsense have led the soldier, maybe even many, to depression. See one now in the cry, they beg, they grant a voluntary discharge.
Good afternoon, sir. The President of the Republic of Nigeria, the Chief of Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Minister of Defense, Honorable Talamis Badaru, sir, the State Minister of Defense, Honorable Bello Muhammad Matole Morado, sir, the Chief of Defense Staff, General O.O. Oyode, sir, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Wahid Shaibu, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm 17 NA 76 48 34, Last Corporal Muhammad Malum. I'm soldier serving in Nigerian Army. Sir, my own problem, I'm not here to accuse anyone. I'm not here to condemn anyone. I'm here to table my problem, sir. Sir, I wanted to apply for voluntary discharge. They couldn't allow me to get the papers. Somewhere, if I ask them to apply, they will tell me, say, if I go back to my unit, I'll apply. And which is, sir, from 2017, yet now, I couldn't have any unit from this operation to this operation. My dossier is in my house in Gombe State. To say that, that's to know that I don't have any unit. From one brigade garrison in Operation Hadinkai, I tried to apply. They couldn't allow me because of the process. You meet this one, meet this one, meet this one. I tried to apply last one in 21 Special Brigade Ammo in Bama here. I first meet the clerk, explain, tell me that the true channel of communication of that, I'll meet my company commander and explain to him, which is I do so. And up to now, they couldn't allow me to get the papers and sign. I'm a soldier. I'm under depression. If I say depression, sir, I mean depression. My mind is not even here, sir. I have problems. I have genuine problems, sir. I'm under serious depression, sir. I'm not saying that the army are treating me bad or not. No, sir. It's on my own family problem, sir. I have family problem, which is I need to write voluntary and go so that I will solve it. I think several times to carry on, that's run away, leave the army. But I don't want to do so because you affect me in my future. That's why I decided to write the voluntary and go, which is I spoke to my mother and she allowed me to write it, sir. Sir, help me. The House of Senate, the House of Representatives, the blog, the social media content creator in Nigeria, you people all join, help me. I don't need much, sir. I need only the Nigerian army help me and accept my voluntary. That's all, sir. So that I will go and face my problem, sir. With all respect, sir. God bless the Nigerian. God bless the Nigerian military. God bless, especially army where I'm serving. God bless me too. God bless all. Thank you, sir.
Maybe I've seen one use that one as a disguise to save his life come out. Since the system is no longer secured, making use your own hand, leg, and head come out. What do you think is the solution Nigeria needs at this time? This is the unknown with MP. I'll see you in the next video.